You say an instead of a. There's a vowel. What is these things are not important, by the way, what I'm about now, but I just am throwing them in. What's the verb? Finds. Kino finds an enormous pearl. What is the adjective?
Enormous.
Thank you. What does that mean, Mally? Big. Very big. Huge. Enormous pearl. Pearl seems like it might be a tricky word to say. Let's say it a couple of times. Pearl. Well, okay, pearl. Kino finds an enormous pearl. Oh, it happened again. Someone wrote this sentence all scrambled up. I have no idea who it is. There it is. Oh my gosh, this is a little bit more difficult. Here's another sentence. Can you use every single word and turn it into a correct sentence? You may have to try it. You may have to write it down.
His family make you happy. Happy was unable to be big man.
Okay, try it. Did you say you had it?
Okay,
look, just one at a time, please. Whoa. Hold on just a second, please. Could you please tell me what you're thinking?
Kino thinks the pearl bring happiness in home.
Say it again.
Will make happiness. Will make his family happy.
Kino thinks the pearl will make his family happy. I have too many words. I think someone made a mistake. I put bring, and I didn't mean to, excuse me. I had it bring happiness, and then I took the happiness out and not the bring. Pardon me. So, Kino thinks the pearl will make his family happy. Sorry. One more. Wait a minute. No, that's all right. There it is. Here's the next one. Something happened. There was an earthquake and all the words got shook up. I hope I did this one right. What do you think the first word will probably be? I hear problem, or did you say you think the first word is problem? Okay, the family will have problems. So what's the first word are you thinking? However.
Many people, the family have children should have many problems.
Did I do it okay this time? Did I use all of them? I hope so. So, however, the pearl causes the family to have any problems. This is what we were talking about earlier on uni, and you know this, that because this is singular, this then makes the plural have to have that. I'm not sure about the cost that we talked about earlier. However, the pearl causes the family to have many problems. Why is the family better than saying, in this situation, why do we want to say the family instead of a family? Why is the family the one we want to use in this particular conversation that we're having?
Because they want to say it's Candle family.
Right, thank you so much. We're talking about Kino's family, not any family. We're talking about a specific family. So that's why it's the. A specific or special. Specific or special. I hear some, and believe me, I admire you. I can speak 2 words in Thai. So I'm not in any way disrespecting you. But I hear some Thai people say things like this. And I wish I could speak Thai. So a lot of times I hear folks dropping the articles. Because you guys don't have articles, right? So no wonder you do that. All right, we're going to read our book. Number 2. Oh, thank you. Will you take some for us? Thank you. Thank you so much. We can thank John for ordering these for us. Thank you. We got a whole lot. Oh, there's a different. May I show them? Okay, yes. So, do you mind if we... Yes. Sorry. Yes. So this is a condensed version. Do you mind if I show them yours? May I see it? So, maybe you know this. This is the original story, The Pearl, by John Steinbeck. This is, may I use this too? This is what we call condensed version that we're reading. A condensed version. Do you know condensed milk? Condensed milk is milk that's been cooked down and cooked down. So this has been, some of the words have been changed. Yes. So it's smaller, a little bit smaller. And I think when I was looking at it, the words, some of the more difficult words, unfortunately, have been taken out. I was kind of, because I think you all could handle the original version. We just don't have copies of it. Thank you, Toy. I don't want to waste energy. Oh, that's a brilliant line. I think we're ready for page 14. For those of you who've been gone, again, it's a lovely family. Page 14. Chapter 4, we got a lovely family, but the little boy gets bitten by a scorpion. And the baby, the family is looking for money to help the baby. But then the family finds a pearl, and they think now our life will be really great. Is life going really well? No, it's not. Because of the greed. People want what they have. And the jealousy of it. Chapter 4. So here's how we've been doing this. I've been reading a little bit. Boy, I appreciate this water. Thank you. I've been reading a little bit, and then it's not that I'm so smart, but because I'm a native speaker, then that lets you hear the way I say it. And then you read a little bit, sometimes together, sometimes individually. Excuse me. Okay, chapter 4. Hey, do you know how to say that last word, the first? Thief. 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 Like thief. Just like if I said the book, but this is the thief. The thief. The first thief. Yes, the first thief. The neighbors left to go to their houses. Juana sat by the fire and began to prepare dinner. And Kino walked to the door and looked outside. As always, he could smell the smoke from many fires. He could see the stars and feel the wet night air. But tonight, he felt alone and unprotected. He felt very cold, but he carried the pearl in his hand, and it was warm and smooth against his skin. I'm going to read one more paragraph. Behind him, he heard Juana making corn cakes. He was warmed by this song of the family. But when a plan is made, it becomes real. And nothing can destroy it, but there will be a tax on it. Kino knew this. He had to prepare to fight for his future. Let's read that paragraph together again. Behind him, he heard Juana making corn cakes. He was warmed by the song of the family. But when a plan is made, it becomes real, and nothing can destroy it. But there will be a tax on it. Kino knew this. He had to prepare to fight for his future. Okay, here I go. Kino saw two men coming toward his house, and one was the doctor. The other was the servant who opened the gate in the morning. Lee, could you read next, please?
The doctor said, I was not in when you came this morning, but now I have come to see your baby. Kino stood in the door, feeling it. He felt angry. He was also afraid. The baby is nearly well now, he said. The doctor smiled, but his eyes did not smile. He said, sometimes, my friend, the scorpion bite is a strange thing. The patient will seem better and then will suddenly get worse. He moved his small black daughter's bag into the light. He knew how Kino's people loved the tools of the doctor's work. Sometimes the doctor continued, there will be a bad leg, or a bad eye, or a bad back. Oh, I know the scorpion bite, and I can make it better.
Thank you. What are you thinking? I don't trust the doctor.
Not good.
I don't trust that doctor. Because he didn't care earlier. I think he just wants the money, the pearl. Hey, do doctors in Thailand carry a black bag?
No.
In the United States, a long time ago, you would always know a doctor because he had a big black bag.
Saw in the movie.
Well, did you saw the movie? With his tools. When I was a little girl, the doctor, you could call the doctor, you usually would go to the office, but the doctor would come to your home too. That no longer happens in the United States. Do doctors come to your home here?
No, that's the hospital only.
When you were young? Okay. Yeah, it's changed, everything changes. Yes, ma'am. Lee?
I'm sorry, can we go back a little bit to the
Sure.
paragraph of behind him?
Sure. Where is it?
I don't quite really understand.
Oh, behind him? Okay, yes.
The paragraph said that he was warmed by the song of the family. It means that when he heard Juana making corn cake, right?
Yes.
And then, but when the plan is made, it becomes real. What does it mean? And nothing can destroy it, but there will be attack on it. What does it mean? She knows this. What does it mean?
I'm not sure. What do you think it means? I think I know what it means, but when I don't know for sure what it means. Do you all want to offer? Do you want to chime in? What do you think it means? I have an idea. What do some of you think? I think that's an odd paragraph. I think they're using a lot of symbolism. Who would like to chime in? Would you like to?
Kino was angry.
Okay, so you think, no, we're just talking about that just a second. Here's what I'm thinking, Lee, and it's a guess. So when I thought about going to Bangkok, I made a plan. I'll go to Bangkok, I can do this maybe. So that was my plan. But when a plan is made, it becomes real. So once I made that plan, it didn't really become real, but it took on a life of its own. There were attacks against it. People who loved me said, oh, that's too dangerous. No, we will miss you too much. A lot of people wouldn't care, but a few of my loved ones said that. So there were certain attacks on my plan, but my plan was real once I came up with it. That's what I'm guessing, Lee. But I think that's pretty unclear. What do you think? Anyone else have another idea?
I think that
Kino
Okay.
are happy to have an enormous pearl, and then he planned that the family will be better, and they will plan for his life and his son, and then after that they saw that many people come to see him in the house and try to steal the pearl. This person will attack them to make the plan, to make his plan become true.
I like that better. Thank you. Yeah. His plan is still real, it's still alive, but it's being attacked.
But someone will
that's
will destroy his plan.
Great explanation. That makes me see it a little bit better. What do you think, Lee?
I understand what you said, and I understand what she said.
Great, great.
And what do you think?
Because I don't know, and I ask you.
And here's what's so great about literature, great writing, is it's really not about which one is right, it's what's right for me. What I pull out of this, what makes meaning in my life. So, yeah, thank you. Okay, I'm lost. Okay, where did you stop, Lee?
Better.
It's also afraid the baby is nearly well. Okay. Oh, after the doctor. Okay, I'm going to read just a little bit. Kino was angry, but he was also afraid. He did not know, and maybe the doctor did. Kino's people did not know the things in the books. He did not want Coyotito to die, or to live with a bad leg, or eye, or back. He moved inside, and the doctor and his servant followed. Juana stood up from the fire and looked away. The doctor came to her and held out his hand. She held the baby tight and looked at Kino. Do you think Juana trusts him? No. Doesn't, because she was holding that baby tight. Yes, baby tight. Who would like to read now? Please just start if you would, please.
Kino looked back at her, and so she gave the baby to the doctor. The doctor looked at the bite and then at the baby's eye. It is as a thought. It is as a thought, he said. The poison is inside him. It will attack soon. Come, look. He held the baby's eyes open. See, it is blue here. And Kino saw that it was a little blue, and he did not know if it was always blue, but he wanted Hyotito to get better. I will give him something to attack the poison, the doctor said, and he gave the baby to Kino. Then from his bag he took a little bottle of white medicine. He took the baby and opened its mouth. He pushed the medicine into the baby's mouth and then gave Coyotito a drink. It was done. He looked again at the baby's eye and seemed to drink. I think
You got it, okay. Let's read, that's fine. Let's read the next one together. Finally, he gave the baby back to Juana, and he turned to Kino. I think the poison will attack in an hour, he said. The medicine will help, but I will come back. Maybe I am in time to save him. He left, and his servant followed him. Now, Juana had the baby close to her, and she looked at it with fear. Kino came to her and looked at the baby too. He moved his hand to look at Coyotito's eye. Then he saw that the pearl was still in his hand. He went to a box by the wall and brought out a piece of cloth. He covered the pearl with the cloth and made a hole in the dirt floor in the corner of the house. He put the pearl in the hole and covered it with earth. And then he went to the fire where Juana was washing the baby's face. Okay. Interesting. So he's hiding that pearl. The doctor was back in his house. He sat in his chair at his He sat in his chair and looked at his watch. His servants brought him chocolate and sweet cakes and fruit. In their houses, Kino's neighbors had the first of many conversations about Kino and his pearl. They showed with their fingers how big the pearl was. They talked about how beautiful it was. They discussed possible changes in Kino and Juana, because money changes everyone. The neighbors knew why the doctor came. They understood him very well. Ooh. Not good. Hey, I'd ask you this. Here's a philosophical question. Hi. Hello. Welcome. I'm Pat. Who are you?
I met the one, my friend.
Oh, hello. Great. I'm glad you're here. Welcome. Do you have a book? Oh, you need a book. You need a book. Here we go. I'm glad you're here. We're on page 18. so welcome. You're welcome. This is a philosophical question. We're going to be philosophers now. Do you think, in this book it says, money changes everyone? Tell me, do you think money changes everyone?
Yes, I agree.
You agree?
No.
Tell me,
No.
explain why.
Because when someone has enough money, they can do everything as they can.
Thank you. Other opinions? Pardon me? Pardon me? You think what?
Money can buy everything.
Money can buy everything? Can money buy happiness?
No,
Sometimes.
Can you give me an
When I
example?
travel, I must have more money.
You must have more money to travel,
shopping.
Yes.
and that would make you happy.
But not real, they're happy.
But we will less care of people.
But what?
We will less care of people. We think about power we have. They need money.
It's an interesting question, isn't it? In the Buddhist faith, is money, in the Christian faith, money isn't bad, but we're warned, and I hope I'm speaking correctly, it's not like I'm the queen of all Christianity, I'm not. But in the Christian faith, we're warned that money can become a god. And that we need to be careful, because then we can turn our love of God into a love of money and things. Doesn't mean it will always happen. I see what you say. Can you give me about happiness? Can someone give me an example where money would not buy you happiness?
Health.
Health? Does anyone want to disagree with that? You can see a doctor, can't you? So it helps. It can't make you well, though, although maybe it can sometimes. Do you think people who are wealthy, people who have lots of wealthy, that means lots of money, do they have better marriages? No. What do you think? Do you think so, Cole? No. Do you think they have a better family life?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So you think they do? Tell me why they would have a better family life.
Can buy everything when you want.
I'm not sure who's talking.
Can
Pardon?
buy everything can you want if you want.
So they can buy, okay.
In your family.
So they can buy everything that everyone wants in the family. Thank you.
Can afford about education for the children.
Okay.
But for example, Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs.
Okay.
Yeah, he's have a lot of money, but by the end, he had nobody around him.
Oh.
The best important. Money is the important, but the best important.
Okay. Did you say money is important but not the best, the most important? Is that right? Is that what you said, Mally? If, let's say, that now I lose all my money, do you think my life, I often wonder, does your life become more difficult? Yes. But are you less happy?
Maybe.
Could be. It seemed like when I traveled in Guatemala, there were all these very, very poor people up in the hill country, very poor people, who had almost nothing. They seemed so happy. They seem, but maybe they're not, maybe that's not true, but they seemed incredibly happy.
I think it depends on the person who can use the money in the good way or the bad way.